Take a deep breath. And let's settle. Just kind of feel your body settle onto the cushion, settle onto your chair, the bed, wherever you're sitting. Bring your mind back to the body, back to the present. And let's forget about the day. Let's forget about the chaos of the last 24 hours since we were last here. And hang on, let me turn my TV off. Give me half of a second. It's raining here, and so let's just imagine that all of that rain is washing away the chaos of the day and just leaving behind the clear mind, taking away all of the obstacles, all of the reasons as to why our mind wants to wander. Find a comfortable seat and ensuring your spine is erect, but make sure we're comfortable. Don't. We're only going to be here for 30 minutes, but let's not be miserable. And if you're sitting in a chair, make sure your feet are flat on the floor. You can feel the ground, the earth, connecting with your feet. If you're in a lotus position or half lotus, feel where your legs connect to the cushion, the chair, the floor, the bed, the couch. Relaxing the muscles in your face, your neck, your shoulders. Let the weight of the world lift off of you just for a little bit. It can come back later on, but for right now, this is just for us. And so we'll begin. There is no negativity that cannot be purified. The purification process is basically a psychological one, as Lama Yeshe says. We create the negativity with our mind, so we can change it by creating positivity with our mind. And we purify it by applying those four Ho'oponopono powers. So the power of regret. So let's sincerely regret from the depths of our hearts anything we have done to harm any living beings on this day, in this life, and in all past lives. And think of specific actions of your body, your speech, and your mind. And then in general, regret all. The reason to regret is based on the logic of karma. And we experience everything due to our past karma, our past thinking, our past actions. So having harmed others, we ourselves will necessarily experience suffering in the future. And thus we cannot bear the thought of the future suffering that we ourselves will experience. Who wants that? We know from the present suffering that we do not want it. And so the logic is to remove the karmic seeds before they ripen as future sufferings. Like Venerable Katie says, pulling those weeds out of the garden before they have a chance to ripen, to to fully grow. So also regret the anger, the attachment, and all the rest that are the cause of why we harm others, and think, I am sick of this suffering. And think like this: I regret from the depths of my heart having harmed others with my body and my speech, having broken my vows, because I do not want the future suffering. I'm sick of suffering. And then think, what can I do about it? Whom can I turn to? Refuge, the power of reliance. We turn to the Buddha, the doctor who has the methods that we can use to purify. It's not that we need Buddha to forgive us, to solve our problems, to grant us these, he's going to come in and sweep in and fix everything for us. We purify ourselves by relying upon his methods. So visualize Vajrasattva above the crown of your head. He is your guru or your teacher, manifesting in this aspect for your benefit. He is made of radiant, blissful white light, sitting cross-legged on a white lotus, which, although born out of mud, is untainted by mud. And just like our enlightened potential, which is born out of our delusions, but is untainted by them. His face is radiant and beautiful, and his eyes are long and peaceful and full of love and compassion for us. His mouth is red and very sweet. His hair is black and tied up in a top knot. His arms are crossed at his heart, the left underneath the right. The left is holding a bell, which represents the wisdom. The right is holding a vajra, which represents the indestructibility of compassion. And their being crossed represents the union of these two, which symbolizes enlightenment itself, the development of infinite wisdom and infinite compassion. To the Buddha, the Dharma, and the Supreme Assembly, I go for refuge until I'm enlightened. By this practice of meditating on Guru Vajrasattva, may I become a Buddha so as to benefit all sentient beings. Compassion. In order to develop compassion, we need to rely upon other beings, the very beings we have harmed and who have harmed us, by developing compassion for them. Think in particular of the people you have harmed recently and in the past, and then in general, all the beings we have ever harmed since beginningless times. Then remember those who have harmed you and have compassion for them, because they will suffer as a result of the harm that they have done to you. And make a strong aspiration to make the strong aspiration to do this practice of purification for the sake of all these sentient beings, and pray, I must purify for their sake. The power of the remedy. And now comes the actual medicine, the doing of the actual practice of purification. There are 3 stages to the meditation, and it consists of visualization and recitation of mantra. So first, the purification of the body. Guru Vajrasattva very compassionately sends powerful white nectar, like coming out of a hose very forcefully from his heart. It arcs around and enters your heart and pours into your entire body, filling you completely, and keeps coming and forces out of your lower orifices all the harm you have ever done to any living being with your body, in the form of inky liquid, which pours out of you and disappears into space, not one atom left. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Mebawa Sutokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarakta Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Mepayatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawatata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabawa Mahasamayatapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasafa Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasafa Deno Patita Dido Mebawa Sutokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarekta Mebawa Sawa City Mepiyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawatata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabawa Mahasamaya Tafa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasafa Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasafa Deno Patita Dido Mebawa Sutokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarekta Mebawa Sawa City Me Piyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawatata Gata Vajramami Mutsa Vajrabawa Mahasamaya Tafa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasafa Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasafa Deno Patita Dido Mebawa Sutokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarekta Mebawa Sawa City Mirpiyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa Tathagata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Mahasamaya Safa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasafa Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasafa Deno Patita Dido Mebawa, Sutokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anarekta Mebawa, Sawa City Me Priyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan, Sawa Tathagata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Mahasamaya Safa Ahum Pe, Om Vajrasafa Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasafa Deno Patita, Dido Mebawa, Sutokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anarekta Mebawa, Sawa City Me Piyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Mahasamaya Tsafa Ahum Pe, Om Vajrasafa Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasafa Deno Patita, Dido Mebawa, Sutokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anarakta Mebawa, Sawa City Me Priyata Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Mahasamaya Tsapfa Ahum Pe. And feel completely purified. Now purification of the speech. And again, Guru Vajrasattva very happily sends powerful nectar from his heart chakra, and it arcs around and forcefully enters your crown, filling your entire body. This time forcing up to the top of your body all the negativity of your speech, which overflows. 1 second. Which overflows and disappears into space, not one atom left. Just like as Lama Yeshe says, when you turn on the tap in your sink and it fills the dirty glass, all the junk in the glass comes to the top and overflows. So imagine that all of the gossip, the harsh speech, and the useless speech, and the lying, and the talking badly about others behind their backs, all of this is purified by the powerful nectar filling you as we recite the mantra. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Mebawa Sutokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarakta Mebawa Sawa City Me Piyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa Tathagata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Mahasamaya Tsapa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Mebawa, Sutokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anarakta Mebawa, Sawa City Me Priyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan, Sawa tata gata vajramame mutsu vajrabawa maha samaya tsafa ahum pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dito Mebawa Sutokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarekta Mebawa Sawa Siddhi Me Piyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa Tathagata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Tsafa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dito Mebawa, Sutokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anarakta Mebawa, Sawa City Me Priyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Situm Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Tafa Ahum Pe, Om Vajrasattva Samaya, Manupalaya, Vajrasattva Deno Patita, Dito Mebawa, Sutokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anarekta Mebawa, Sawa City Me Priyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Tapa Ahum Pe, Om Vajrasattva Samaya, Manupalaya, Vajrasattva Deno Patita, Dito Mebawa, Sutokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anarakta Mebawa, Sawa City Me Priyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Tapa Ahum Pe, Om Vajrasattva Samaya, Manupalaya, Vajrasattva Deno Patita, Dito Mebawa, Sutokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anarekta Mebawa, Sawa City Me Priyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Tsafa Ahum Pe. So imagine all the speech completely purified. And now the purification of the mind. Third, Guru Vajrasattva now very compassionately sends powerful beams of laser light from his heart chakra, and it arcs around and enters your crown and fills your entire being, just like Lama Yeshe says when you turn on the light. In our room, the darkness is instantly dispelled. It's like a flash of lightning. So just as the light hits your heart, the darkness of the negativity of your mind and all the attachment and the neediness and the anger and violence and depression, resentment, jealousy, and bitterness, all instantly dispelled, not one atom left. So imagine that all the irrational thinking, the harsh judgments, the meaningless thoughts, the delusions, the thinking badly about others, all of this is purified by the powerful nectar filling you. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dito Mebawa Sutokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarekta Mebawa Sawa City Me Piyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Tsafa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dito Mebawa, Sutokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anarekta Mebawa, Sawa City Me Piyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Tsafa Ahum Pe, Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita, Dito Mebawa, Sutokayo Mebawa, Supokayo Mebawa, Anarakta Mebawa, Sawa City Me Priyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me, Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum, Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan, Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Tsafa Ahum Pe. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Dena Patita Dito Mebawa Sutokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarakta Mebawa Sawa City Me Priyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa tata gata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya tapa ahum pe. Om vajrasafa samaya manupalaya vajrasafa deno patita. Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa city me piyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya tapa ahum pe, om vajrasafa samaya manupalaya vajrasafa deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, Anarakta me bawa sawa city me piyatsa sawa kama sutra me sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya safa ahum pe om vajrasafa samaya manupalaya vajrasafa deno patita Dido me bawa sutokayo me bawa supokayo me bawa Anarakta me bawa sawa city me piyatsa sawa kama sutra me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa Tathagata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Tsapa Ahum Pe. Again, be delighted that all of your delusions, which are the source of your own suffering and the cause for why we harm others with our body and speech, are totally purified, gone, finished. And now there's no space in your heart for anything but love and kindness, forgiveness, and wisdom, bliss, and compassion. So we move to the purification of even the imprints of negativity of the body, speech, and mind. So this time imagine that Guru Vajrasattva sends light again, and it fills you completely and eradicates even the subtlest imprint of negative energy from your mind. It's like once you remove the garlic from a jar, you still need to remove the smell. Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Dido Mebawa Sutokayo Mebawa Supokayo Mebawa Anarakta Mebawa Sawa City Me Priyatsa Sawa Kama Sutra Me Sitam Shriyam Kuruhum Ha 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 Ho Bhagawan Sawa Tata Gata Vajramame Mutsa Vajrabawa Maha Samaya Tsafa Ahum Pe Om Vajrasattva Samaya Manupalaya Vajrasattva Deno Patita Didon mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anarakta mebawa, sawa city me piyatsa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya tapa ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita, Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, Anarakta me bawa sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me. Sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan. Sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya tapa ahum pe. Om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita. Dido me bawa sutokayo me bawa supokayo me bawa. Anarakta me bawa sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya tapa ahum pe om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita Dido me bawa, sutokayo me bawa, supokayo me bawa, anarakta me bawa, sawa city me priyasa sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan, sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya tapa ahum pe, om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita, Dido me bawa, sutokayo me bawa, supokayo me bawa, Anarakta me bawa sawa city me priyatsa sawa kama sutra me sitam shriyam kuruhum ha 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 ho bhagawan sawa tathagata vajramame mutsa vajrabawa maha samaya tapa ahum pe om vajrasattva samaya manupalaya vajrasattva deno patita Dido mebawa, sutokayo mebawa, supokayo mebawa, anorecta mebawa, sawa city me piazza sawa kama sutra me, sitam shriyam kuruhum, ha 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 ho, bhagawan, sawa tata gata vajramame mutsa vajra bawa maha samaya tsapva ahum pe. The fourth step in the purification process, and such a crucial one, is the determination not to harm with our body, speech, and mind ever again. So without this, we keep doing the same old things. The determination, the aspiration to not harm again is like a beacon that guides our bodies, speech, and mind in new directions. Remember, as Lama Zopa Rinpoche said, everything exists on the tip of the wish, the aspiration. As for our other old habits, if we can't commit to never doing them again, then let's not lie to ourselves, as Lama Zopa Rinpoche says. So think carefully and then decide to refrain from them for a year, a month, a day, or even a minute, whatever is realistic. So let's not set ourselves up for failure. Just pick one thing. I'm not going to gossip with the neighbor tomorrow, or I'm not going to flip people off on the highway. Um, and then in general, vow to make the effort to avoid the others. This determination not to do again is what gives us the strength to change. So Guru Vajrasattva is delighted with us and he wants to merge with your mind. He melts into white light and absorbs into you through your crown. And think my guru's body, speech, and mind, Vajrasattva's body, speech, and mind, and my own body, speech, and mind are the same thing. Union oneness, as Lama Yeshe would say. Next, as Lama Rinpoche recommended, meditate on the emptiness of the three circles. In emptiness, there is no I, creator of negative karma. There is no action of creating negative karma, and there is no negative karma created. So place your mind in that emptiness for just a second. And in this way, look at all phenomena as empty. They do not exist from their own side. And finally, let's dedicate all of the merit, the positive energy we have created by doing this purification to all living beings. Let's dedicate for Lou and for Lorraine and for Venerable Katie and everybody on her trip. Let's dedicate for Cherik Lama that he'll get his visa and can come and stay and be our teacher here or in Santa Fe. And let's may all virtuous karma we have created by from doing this practice ripen as our enlightenment for the sake of sentient beings as quickly as possible. And as the result of the 3 times merits of myself and others, may bodhicitta, from which the happiness of all sentient beings comes, be generated in the minds of self and other sentient beings without delay, even for 1 second. And that which has been generated may increase. And we pray that His Holiness will live a very long and healthy life and will be able to continue to pray or to teach us. And we also request the swift return for Lama Zopa Rinpoche. And when, of course, he's ready and or she's ready. And I want to thank all of you guys for coming. I can't believe it. It's Wednesday and we're here. So I love all you guys. Thank you.